When is a school more than a school? More than classrooms and labs? More than an educational institution? When it occupies that special corner of your heart that glows with the happiest memories. A glow you can warm your hands around. When DOSCOs meet anywhere in the world, they gather around these memories and travel back in time together. Friendships formed then that have lasted a lifetime. Ask me, my friendships with my batchmates go back 52 years. Shared feelings, shared laughter, grazed knees and fractured hearts. Doon School, or shall we just say school, is where it all began, where we learned not only algebra but ethical behavior, where the finest value systems were quietly implanted in our receptive minds, where we learned the importance of integrity, equality, loyalty, and warmth. Now that we have taken full advantage of those early lessons and grown into men of substance, it is time to ensure that school carries on in its own inimitable way for generations to come. With the same high caliber of teachers, the same world-class facilities, the same buildings and playing fields, perhaps even better. For this to happen, our school needs funds. The Doon School Old Boys Society, or the DSOBS as we know it, has already done a stellar job in reaching out to alumni, while members of the fundraising committee make targeted appeals to big donors for larger contributions. Our school receives no government funding or corporate sponsorship. We have decided that tuition fee should only cover the operating costs of the school. We feel that it is only fair that the costs of long-term development should not be charged to our current students. We ask our old boys and friends of the school to support our advancement. The school needs contributions to 4 major funds, each targeted towards a specific purpose. The choice of the specific fund is decided by the donor, regardless of how big or small the contribution is. First, you have the scholarship fund. The school provides scholarships to nearly 20% of its students, which range between 20 to 120% and are given on a needs-cum-merit basis. Over the last few decades, more than 400 old boys have written over 1,000 checks towards the scholarship fund. Next, you have the Chandbagh Estate Fund. This helps in developing new assets and sustaining or upgrading the existing ones. Some of the near-term needs of the school which require funding include the auditorium, the sports complex being built with a heated swimming pool, squash courts, gymnasium, indoor boxing rings, and a number of other modern sporting facilities to provide our students with world-class equipment and facilities to support a global curriculum. The Doon School Fund is a very important source of funding. This is your third fund, one that allows the school to meet its pressing needs even at times when monies may not be readily available. Fourth and last comes the endowment fund. Endowments to the school are extremely valuable as they link the past, current and future generations. They allow us to make commitments into the future, knowing that the necessary resources to meet these commitments will be available. The donations we receive towards these funds can broadly be classified into 3 types. 1. The Chhota Hazri or small gifts are donations of any amount which can be directed to any of the funds the donor wishes to support. These can be a one-time donation or a recurring one. Second, you have planned giving by batches and individuals. Here, the school recognizes larger donations by naming an award or a scholarship or placing a plaque in a building. In order to make it easier for donors who make large pledges, the school allows them to collect the funds over a period of time or even have multiple donors who get together to advance a particular project or cause. The donor decides if the monies are for a one-time use or are to be spent over a period of time. Thirdly, you have legacy gifts. A legacy gift may include an immovable asset, a stake in a business venture, financial instruments, jewelry, and so on. DOSCOs who believe the great institution must carry on for generations to come can make a huge difference by leaving an endowment in their will for school. Once, you needed the school. Now, the school needs you. We are certain that our incredibly generous and large-hearted community of old boys will rise to the occasion once again to ensure that in the years to come, many more generations of bright young lads will raise their voices to this beloved anthem.